Hey guys, it's Weds. I'm going to show you what I believe to be one of the best, if not the best, runes in the game for you to use. Now, it doesn't matter if you're an elite player or a regular player or casual, this rune is going to change the way you play. So it is important that you seek out this rune. Now, I have to tell you, I've played over 100 hours in this game. I started since the game launch, and I've never found anything as good as this. So I believe if you haven't used this rune, and once you put it on, you might not want to take it off. In any case, how you find this rune can be either by RNG, or you can just wait for Finley, the best vendor in the game, and he normally sells weapon. Now, the weapon that you can find this rune on is called a Risen Blade. It's a sword that you can use yourself if you want to use the sword, or you can just extract the rune and then put it on whatever weapon that you want, or whatever weapon that accepts it. So for instance, for me, let me show you real quick. The weapon that I'm using is a staff, since I am using a mage build. And the staff, the two-handed staff, can take that rune. So I've slapped that on there and I've not taken it off since. And because I started the game with this sword, and I like the sword, but you have to invest in some strength to actually use certain sword. And this sword right here, the Claymore, is a very good sword if you're using it without runes or not. But once you put that ice throw in there, it becomes a beast. So you can put the rune in any kind of weapon, but I believe most weapons will accept the rune. But so far I use it on staff, and I also use it on the great sword, the Claymore. But if you find a weapon that you just go to the vendor and see if you can slot it. It'll tell you whether or not this rune is available. Whenever you go to Eleanor to actually slot any rune, it'll show you whether or not it'll be available. But if you like to use staff, or if you like to use great sword, then this is gonna be one of the best thing you can do for yourself. It's gonna make the game a lot more manageable, and you're gonna see that you can just kill the bosses in no time, and it is a lot of fun to do it. Now, it is so good that a lot of people are asking that this should be nerfed, or any throw rune should be nerfed, because, you know, that's what some people believe that should be done, because they feel like it makes the game too easy. But regardless of how you feel about this rune, believe me, you are going to like this rune if you start using it. Like I said, it makes the game a lot of fun, and it makes going to do bounties, going to do bosses a lot easier, and you don't have to worry too much, because now you can actually play the game and be safe, because you can use it at a distance. And the thing about it, it's a boomerang, so you throw it and then it comes back and then slash the hell out of enemy. Depends on what weapon that you are using. If you're using a great sword, you can throw it out there, it'll freeze the enemy, it freezes bosses, and then you get the chance to actually do whatever you want to do with the bosses, using your other rune, or using some slash, punch them in the face, or whatever you got to do. This is the best rune so far that I have found in the game. I'm pretty sure there are other runes that are pretty good. Like the fire throw is very good too. And you also have the lightning chain. All those runes are very good, but the ice throw is so good that it freezes the enemy. It makes it a lot easier for you to deal with a lot of mobs. You know, those enemies that tends to actually multiply. If you can use the ice throw on them, it makes things a lot easier for you. Now, as you can see, if we go to Eleanor, he sells runes, but he's not gonna sell those runes. This is the reason why you either have to rely on RNG to get this sword to extract a rune, or wait for Finley to come to town on Saturdays between 8 a.m. and 12 a.m. Then you can just see if he's selling those. So I would suggest that you create a couple realms. That way, if you don't have it in one realm, you might have a chance to get in another realm, because sometimes the vendor, what they're selling in one realm is not available in the other realm, or vice versa. So that's the reason why, you know, if you want to try this rune, you basically need to do whatever you can to actually put it on. And I'm pretty sure you're going to have a lot of fun using this rune. In any case, if you want to know how to unlock Finley, I have a video on the channel, and you can just use that video or any other video that shows you how to unlock Finley, the best vendor in the game, and then just check it out and see if he's selling the weapon, and then you can just get the rune for yourself. Hopefully they don't nerf it like some people are asking to, or nerf to the ground where it's unusable. But you know, it is what it is. We're gonna have to see what happens, but until then, just make sure you get yourself that rune and then start playing the game and enjoy the game. Anyway, hopefully this helps. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.